Hi guys, welcome to my channel and welcome to a new video. So today I'm super excited because I'm going to be testing out the new Essence Pretty Natural Hydrating Foundation. We'll be doing a full day wear test. It's currently almost 10 o'clock, getting a little bit of a late start today, but it's fine. I'll wear this for as long as I can. I also picked up a Essence blush, which I've never tried the Essence blushes before, and I picked up the Essence Pure Nude Highlighter in the shade Be My Highlight because I've heard Taylor Wynn rave about this highlighter, so I'm very excited to try this as well. So without further ado, let's get into the claims, the shade range, and all that good stuff. Okay, so on the Ulta website, there are 16 shades available, ranging from fairly light to fairly deep. It doesn't have a great shade range on the Ulta website. However, in the description, it does say that it's available in 31 shades, so that must be on the Essence website, I'm guessing. Now, in store, it was pretty hard to figure out your shade match because they just had it in this packaging. They didn't have any open, like on the shelves, that you could see. In order to see what the packaging looks like, you would have to take it out of the box, and I didn't want to do that with like every single one of them. So I chose the shade Warm Cashew, which I don't even know what I was thinking because usually I'm a neutral undertone. And then it does just have that packaging that's very hard to tell like what the shade actually looks like. Reading some of the claims off the Ulta website, it provides a natural medium coverage finish, weightless for up to 24 hours, available in 31 shades, but only 16 on the Ulta website. And it is also cruelty-free, has hyaluronic and aloe extract, and it's formulated without animal byproducts, gluten, alcohol, oil, parabens, and microplastic particles. This does come in 1 full ounce product, which is pretty standard for foundation. And it does have the little seal on it, which I appreciate. Now, I always use a sponge, so that's what I really want to use today, but I'm thinking that maybe I'll try half of my face with a brush, just so you guys can see if you do use a brush. Okay, so on the left side of my face, I'm going to use my e.l.f. Total Face Sponge, and then on my right side, I'm going to use my Japanese brush. I'm really not sure if this is like an actual foundation brush, but it's a very dense, flat kind of kabuki brush, and it has this sort of unique triangle shape. I do like this one because I feel like it gets under the eye really well. So these are the 2 tools that I'll be using in today's video. So first, I just wanted to swatch this next to some of my other favorite foundations. So the first one is the Essence Pretty Natural Hydrating Foundation. The second one is the Maybelline Dream Radiant Foundation in Warm Nude. The third one is the Wet n Wild Dewy Foundation in Soft Beige. The next one is the new Wet n Wild Foundation in Medium Tan. And the last one is the CYO Life Proof Foundation in 104. All of these are pretty good shade matches for me, and they're all pretty similar finishes, or they claim to be similar finishes. Okay, now let's get this makeup on my face. I'm gonna shake this up a little bit, dot it on my finger, and then dot it on my face. It's not too thick of a formula. It's not very runny either. I'm starting to smell a little bit of a perfume scent. I'm not sure about the shade yet. It might be too light, but let's blend it in and see. Again, I'm using my e.l.f. Total Face Sponge, my favorite sponge from the drugstore. So far, I wouldn't say this is a medium coverage, but I will put a little more on and see if we can build it up. It definitely has a light scent, but if you're not into that for your foundations, you may not like this one. So it is already creasing in my smile lines. And I wouldn't say this is hydrating. It's actually more of a matte formula. It's drying down pretty quickly. it doesn't feel that tacky on the skin. I'm not sure if I'll need to set this one or not. I usually set my makeup, but I'm really not sure if I should with this. It could look kind of dry, and that's not what I'm going for. Okay, let's move on to the right side, and I will try a brush for you guys. So I'm going to just do the same technique where I dot it on my face, and then I will go in with the brush. Going in with my Japanesque brush. For me, not normally using a brush, I feel like it looks pretty good with a brush. It looks almost the same as the sponge side. I do want to build it up a little bit more. So far, I don't mind the finish of it, but it's definitely not an overly dewy foundation. But maybe it'll be perfect in the summer when it's really hot. It says it's long lasting, so I'll put that to the test. Today, I will be like cleaning my house. It's not a very nice day, so I won't be really testing it in the heat or anything, but I will be doing a lot of cleaning today, so I'll put it to the test the best that I can. Okay, so just dotting it on my face like I did the other side. And now let's see if we can get it built up. It did claim that it can get up to a medium coverage, so let's put that to the test. So I feel like in person the shade doesn't look that bad, but I feel like on camera it's looking super green, and I'm telling you it's because of this room. The color of this room is like a pea green. I hate it. I'm gonna be fixing it soon, but for now we'll just have to deal. I'll try to get some shots in natural light so that you guys can actually see what it really looks like. My neck is a little bit red just because I got some sun the other day, so it's making me look a little mask-like, but regardless, I can still wear it for the day and see if I like it or not. This is what it's looking like in natural daylight. Okay, so I messed with my lights a little bit. I think this is showing a little bit better what it's looking like on my skin. I took you guys outside with me. The shots in natural daylight, I did not like how this was looking so far, but let's continue on. I'm gonna apply the rest of my face makeup, and then I'll come back for the blush and the highlight. So far, it still feels a little bit tacky on the skin, so I think I might need to set this one. I can feel this one on my face. It's not super lightweight like the claims say that they are, so I don't feel like this one is a very lightweight foundation, but it might warm up to my face and maybe not feel so heavy on the skin. I am going to be using products that I use daily, ones that I know that I love, just to give this a fair shot. I don't want to use a bunch of new products because it will kind of defeat the purpose of a wear test. So for concealer, I'm going to use my CoverGirl True Blend Undercover Concealer, and I'll probably just speed through the rest of the makeup until we get back to the blush and for the highlight. So for bronzer, I'm just going to use my Wet n Wild Color Icon bronzer in the shade What Shady Beaches. Now let's go in with the Essence The Blush in the shade Beloved. This is so pretty. I love these kind of tones for blushes. Packaging is adorable as well. It's definitely not, you know, expensive packaging, but Essence is super affordable. I think this blush was like $3.99. Now going in with the Pure Nude highlighter in the shade 10 Be My Highlight. Ooh. And I also got this Tristique brow pencil and brow gel in one. I think I'm going to try this on the brows today. I'll speed through it, but I also got this in a recent BoxyCharm, and I haven't got to try it yet. Because this is mostly an Essence video, I'm going to use the Essence Shine 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 Wet Look Lip Gloss in the shade Happiness in a Bottle. These are super fragranced, but they do give such a pretty shine to the lips. And you've got that super nice doe foot applicator. I love that it has like a point to it. And then for mascara, of course we're going to have to use an Essence mascara. Come on now. I think I'll go in with my Lashes of the Day Super Volume Mascara from Essence, of course. I have had this mascara for a while. Usually it goes on a lot smoother than this, but I think this one might be drying up. Okay, now that I have the rest of my makeup on, it's time to just do the wear test. It's 11:18 a.m. currently. And I would say I finished with the foundation around 10:30. So let's call the check-in time 10:30. And yeah, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Hey guys, so it's currently 2 p.m. Actually, it's a little after 2 p.m. The makeup's been on for almost 4 hours. I do feel like it's not as heavy on the skin. Maybe now that I set it, it doesn't feel as heavy. It is creasing in my smile lines a little bit, and I feel like my texture on my skin is showing through. It's not the most hated foundation I've ever worn. It's not the most favorite foundation I've ever worn, but it's also only been on for a few hours. So let me check in probably like after I eat supper, and I'll let you know if my thoughts are any different. I'll see you guys in a little while. I just wanted to do one more quick check-in in natural lighting. This foundation is pretty good. I mean, I have like a sunburn, so I feel like the shade is like throwing me off too. But I looked at my skin up close and it looks pretty good. Hi guys, so my last check-in time is going to be 6:35 p.m. I feel like this foundation hasn't changed much, but I kind of look oily today, which I don't normally get oily. I do feel like my pores look pretty smooth. Other than looking oily, they look pretty smooth. I don't know. It's got to be the foundation actually, because I didn't use any pore smoothing primer. The shade is definitely off, but where I'm sunburned, it's kind of hard to tell. Overall, this isn't like my favorite foundation. I can still feel it on my face, but it looks good. Like, it doesn't look like it's sitting on top. It looks like it's natural part of my skin. I think I'm gonna keep testing this one and see if maybe I can mix it with like other foundations and see if I can make this work a little bit better for me. But overall, not bad, not horrible for like 8 hours of wear. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and also subscribe down below if you haven't already. Like this video if you enjoyed it. I'll try to do more wear tests for you guys. I do have a full face of e.l.f. makeup coming, I ordered a bunch of stuff, and I also got some stuff at Ulta, so be on the lookout for that. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a good day or night wherever you are, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!